Jason&Jabari.
What's up, guys? This is Jason from the Jason and Jabari Gaming, and today we will be doing a fun rank up. Finally, we are going to be doing a very fun rank up, and I'm super excited to be showing you guys my very first rank 4 fun rank up today. A lot of you guys know what type of player I am. You know what type of champions I like, and yeah, man, we're gonna get pretty much right into it, man. This has been a long time coming. I have promised this to a lot of people, and it's going to be my second favorite tech champion in this entire game. That is Civil Warrior. Now, the reason why he's second is because Kang is always first. Kang with the APOC synergy gains the Furies, and he has power control along with some other things, but Civil Warrior has all that in one. It's just his power drain can only drain up to 2 bars of power, and his special 3 drains some power as well, and power locks, but Kang drains all of your power. So I do also like OG Vision for that reason, because power control champions, I really flock to them, especially when they can power themselves up with Furies and things of that nature. But yeah, man, Civil Warrior, finally it's his time to shine, and actually he can do probably a little bit more than what most people think or give him credit for. But the relic that I'm running is a battle cast relic, the OG Vision relic, and that's basically because he can heal block. He has access to a heal block, a 10-second heal block, just like Red Skull on his heavy attack. Now Red Skull is a single hit heavy, his is a dual hit heavy, but either way it's still fine. So everything that I utilize basically for this battlecast relic, which is rank 3 by the way, it had to do with heal block and helping out his block proficiency and stuff like that. So I found that to be the best for him. Now, if you guys think of a better relic to add to him, please let me know, and we will throw that on to him. So anyway, yeah, this is a rank 4 Sig 20. His signature ability basically gives him more of a passive, I guess it'd be more like a passive debuff, because basically it reduces the opponent's special 1, 2, and or 3 damage by a certain percentage. I think at Sig 200 it's like 40%, so it's pretty good. So the first fight we're going to show you guys today is against Winter Soldier, obviously. And we'll see basically how fast or slow this fight's gonna go. A lot of people have been complaining about Civil Warrior, how he basically ramps up. The basic rotation to ramp him up is you convert his armors into Furies. You start the fight off with 3 armor ups, and then if you dash back and hold block for a duration of time, then you convert that over to Furies. Now he can have up to 50 Furies. His special 2, like I said, does drain up to 2 bars of power, and his special 1 gives him 4 armor ups. So anyway, we're critting pretty hard. We have some very nice crits going on. I heavy just to show off the heal block. There was really no need. We have 21 Furies. I'm going to throw off this special 2, and that's GG's. That was a 74k on one of the hits. So yeah, your boy can hit pretty dang hard. So that was 50 seconds. I don't think that's slow by any means. I don't think it's very extremely fast, but I think it's very good. Now, like I said a little bit earlier, a lot of people think that holding on to his Furies can be quite challenging, especially under pressure, which I would agree with you guys. I think the duration of the Furies needs to last a little bit longer, but I ultimately like this champion. So we're going to go up against the Red Hulk, who has more health. I think this is 1.5 million health. And I'm just going to build myself up. This is the way that I like to just build up when I'm not trying to deal with power control or anything per se. I like to ramp myself up basically by converting the SP1s into armors and then dashing back and holding block to create that into Furies. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing here, because it ramps us up very, very fast, in my opinion. We don't really need to go for the power control aspect here. We will at a certain point, but we're not going to initially. Initially, we're just going to get our ramp going. We will hit the damage cap. We're already doing 19k mediums. There was a 30k medium in there, another 29k medium, another 29k. So he hits pretty hard, like I said. We have 30 Furies. But the damage cap does slow us down. I do believe we would have killed him way faster if we had not had the damage cap coming into play towards the end here. So we're at 36 Furies, and now we're going to just start hitting pretty hard very frequently. There's the damage cap right there. We are getting smacked up a little bit, but that's because I'm trying to not lose my Furies. Again, it's a very stressful playstyle. It's very not easy, in my opinion. So I definitely can agree with people who say this playstyle is not simplistic to maintain, because it's very challenging to hold onto all your Furies and things like that. But once you get it down, I do think that he can be a beast. There's more 50Ks, basically about 3 times in a row there. So we're almost at 50 Furies here, but we still can gain armor ups on top of that, by the way. So there we go. We have all of our Furies that we can acquire, but again, we can still hold on to armor ups, and that will just be to basically refresh. But the armor ups in themselves definitely help mitigate damage and stuff like that. So here we go. I'm just kind of hitting this block. He's not going down just yet. I convert one last time, and that was a 50k medium. So that took us about 2 minutes and 19 seconds. I think we could have did that a little bit faster, but again, the damage cap did kind of gimp us a bit, so that would have shaved off time as well. Now we're in Act 7, because I want to show off some of his utility that most people are not aware of. And the first fight that I'm going to show you guys of 2 is this Buffet node. And Buffet, basically, when you gain a buff, it nullifies the buff, and the opponent regens a certain percentage. For those of you guys who did not know, Civil Warriors actually nullify immune, so therefore that will never apply. To double down on that, we have Ebony Maw, which I thought was perfect, because what does Ebony Maw do when he throws off his special one? Well, he gives you a Fury buff, and then the next special one that he throws off, he nullifies it, and you take degen damage. Well, we're going to have a lot of Furies, but he won't be nullifying any, I could assure you guys. So I thought this was a really cool showcase to show you guys, to show his nullify immunity. Now he's also stagger immune as well, so if somebody like Juggernaut or somebody who was to try to stagger him, that would not work either, which is really, really dope in my opinion. So as you see, he's throwing off those special ones, and it just says immune on our end, which is really cool. So he's getting ready to go down, and we're going to heavy one last time. I'm going to dash back to gain, to convert. And there he goes, man. So Buffet didn't trigger. He never nullified us, and we dropped him relatively quickly. So for those of you who did not know, now you know. The last thing, or actually, no, I lied. We're actually going to go one more fight on this path, because I wanted to show you guys the heal block. And who else to use that on than Mr. Sinister? Mr. Sinister, as we know, when you crit, he regens. However, we're going to keep out our heal block, so even if he were to try to regen, he's not going to. So that's another cool piece of utility that he does have that I really do like. I don't utilize that as much, but it is a nice piece of utility to have. Sadly, we're going to let him throw off the SP2, and that concussion does shut us down. While the concussion is active, you'll see that we technically can't convert or anything, and we're not gaining any armor ups. So watch out for that. But other than that, I mean, it's a really straightforward fight. We're just going to heavy once again, and I think this is pretty much going to wrap things up from here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so here's the part where I tried to convert. It actually just went away because we had the concussion debuff on us. He still has the heal block on him, and that's going to last for the rest of the fight here. But that is what I wanted to show you guys for that that singular fight right there with Mr. Sinister. Okay, now we're going to move on to another path in Act 7. I think this is the same Act 7, it's just a different path, and I want to show you guys an advanced technique with Civil Warrior. So I'm taking you guys on this Biohazard shift node. So basically this is the poison bleed node. You guys remember the old Biohazard, so you have a chance if you hit them directly to gain a bleed, and if you hit their block you have a chance to gain a poison. Well, with Civil Warrior, when we get 4 armor ups, we are completely bleed and poison immune, up to 100% of each. So here's the cool trick that I want to show you guys. We only start off with 3 armor ups, but every 4th hit given by yourself and or the opponent, so you can add them up, you can add them together, or you can do it yourself. Even if the attacks whiff, you gain an armor up. So that's an advanced technique that you guys can do, as you just saw me utilize there, as in basically me gaining my 4th armor by me just punching the air and by me dexing. So utilizing his attacks plus my own gave me that 4th armor up. And you'll see throughout this entire fight, whether I hit his block or I hit him directly, we will never gain a bleed and or poison throughout this fight. Now there's one more advanced technique that I did not showcase here, and that's basically that I can convert all my armor ups into into Furies, and then immediately throw off a special one, and that'll give me my 4 armor ups. The special one gives you 4 armor ups, so sometimes in a Biohazard type setting you can gain Furies. You just have to be smart with how you do it, which again I didn't showcase that here, but just know that it is possible. But there you go guys. So Civil Warrior, he actually has pretty good utility in my opinion. I love the champion. I know that he's not the cup of tea for most people, but what do you guys think about my Civil Warrior? Hopefully I'll get to bring him into war in other areas soon. But that's going to do it for this video. Like and subscribe, continue to help us grow. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.